says, where the hell's them new men? He gave Sablebuck one too. Sablebuck's a nigger.
Nigger, huh?
Yep, got her took it back from where I worked it. The boss gives him a roll with that, but the Sablebuck don't give a damn about that.
What kind of guy's the boss?
Well, he's a nice enough fellow for a boss. Tell you what he did. One Christmas, he came right in with a whole gallon of whiskey, sat right there, and says, drink hearty, boys. Christmas comes but once a year.
Whole gallon.
Yes, sir. We had fun that night. They even let the nigger come in. Well, a little Skinner named Smitty took after the nigger. Done pretty good, too. The guys wouldn't let him use his feet, so the nigger got him. Smitty said if he could have used his feet, he would have killed the nigger.
What kind of guy's the boss? I mean, is he the owner or what?
Nah, superintendent. It's a big land company.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. I'd be careful. The boss's son will be coming in soon.
You the two new guys my old man was waiting for?
Yes, sir. Just come.
How come you wasn't here this morning?
This bus driver gave us some unsteer.
Ever a buck of barley?
Oh, yes. Been a lot
I
of it.
meant him. Ever a buck of barley?
Why, sure, yes.
Hey, let the big guy talk.
Well, suppose he don't want to talk.
By Christ, he's gotta talk when he's supposed to. What the hell are you shoving into this for? What's your stake in this guy?
Me and him travel together.
Oh, so it's that way.
What way? Him and me are cousins. I know his aunt. He was kicked in the head with a mule when he was a kid. He's all right. Just not that smart.
You won't let the big guy talk, is that it?
Well, he can talk if he wants to.
Well, we just come in.
God knows you don't need no brains to buck barley bags. What's your name?
George Milton.
George Milt. Yours?
His name's Lenny Small.
Lenny Where you from?
Up north. And
You too?
him too.
Say, you're a big guy, ain't you?
He sure is. He's as strong as a bull.
I'm as strong as a bull.
You are, huh? So what can you do?
Anything you tell him.
Why'd you quit up in weed?
Job was done.
What kind of job?
He was digging a cesspool.
Alright, but don't try to put nothing over me because you ain't getting away with nothing. I've seen wise guys like you before. Go out with the grain teams after dinner. Then I'll fucking buy you with thrashing machines. Go out with Slim's team.
Slim?
Yeah, big, tall Skinner. You'll see him at dinner. See ya.
So you wasn't going to say a word. I was going to do all the talking. You was going to keep your big flapper shut. You goddamn near lost us the job.
I forgot.
You forgot. You always forget. Now he's got his eye on us. Look, after this, you keep your big flapper shut. You hear me?
Sure, George. I got that. But George,
Yeah?
I wasn't kicked in the head with no horse, was I, George?
Be a damn good thing if you was.
You said I was your cousin.
Well, that was a goddamn lie. He was my cousin. What are you doing listening on us?
Nah, I ain't listening. I'm trying to keep my dog still.
Well,
That was the boss's son, Curly. He done quite a bit in the ring. The guys say he's pretty handy.
well, Len be handy. You didn't have to take after Lenny like that.
Well, tell you what. Curly's like a lot of little guys. He hates big guys. He's all the time taking scraps with big guys. Kind of like he's mad at him because he ain't a big guy. You seen little guys like that, ain't you? Always scrappy?
Sure I have. I've seen plenty of tough little guys. This here Curly better not mess around with Lenny too much. If he gets in a fight with Lenny, he's gonna get hurt.
Well, the guys say Curly's pretty handy. It never did seem right to me. Suppose Curly picks a fight with a big guy and licks him. Everybody says what a game guy Curly is. But suppose Curly picks a fight with a big guy and gets licked. Everybody says the big guy ought to pick on somebody his own size. Seems to me like Curly ain't giving nobody a fair chance.
Yeah. Well, looks like we was gonna have fun.
It feels like he's been worse the past few weeks. He got married a couple weeks ago. Wife lives over to the boss's house. Seems like ever since he got married, Curly's sitting on a big anthill. And a big red ant come up and nipped him in the turnip. I feel so goddamn miserable, striking anything that moves. I feel kind of sorry for him.
Maybe he's showing off for his wife.
You seen that glove on his left hand?
Sure, I seen it.
Well, that glove's full of Vaseline.
Vaseline? What the hell for?
Curly says he's keeping that hand soft for his wife.
That's kind of a dirty thing to tell around.
I ain't quite so sure. I've seen all sorts of things a guy will do to try to be nice. But wait till you see Curly's wife.
Why, is she pretty?
Yeah, pretty, but...
But what?
Well, she's got the eye.
Oh yeah, been married 2 weeks and already got the eye. Maybe that's why Curly's pants is so full of ants.
Yes, sir, I seen her give Slim the eye. Slim's a jerk landscaper. Hell of a nice fellow. Well, I seen her give Slim the eye. Curly never seen that. And I seen her give a skidder named Carlson the eye. Yeah. You know what I think? I think Curly's married himself a tart.
Why you done that?
Yeah, well, you just look her over, mister. You see if she ain't a tart.
Now look here, Lenny. Lenny! Now look here. This here ain't no setup. You're gonna have trouble with that there Curly bastard. Now, look, he's gonna take a swing at you first chance he gets. I seen that kind of fool.
Don't sock me, George. I don't want no trouble. I ain't done nothing to him.
Well, that won't do you no good. Curly wants to set himself up for a fighter. Look, you just keep away from him, you hear?
Sure, George. I got that.
Stable lock! Stable lock! Oh, stable lock!
Here come the
Yes,
guys.
sir, Mr. Slim.
Don't say nothing, all right?
Sure, George.
He's just mad at this here Curly bastard. Why don't we should get a little steak together? Maybe $100, you know? Look, if the bastard takes a swing at you, just let him have it, all right?
Let him have what?
Never mind. Look, you remember what I told you last night, right?
If I get in trouble, you ain't gonna let me tend the rabbits.
No, but down by the river. Well, I told you about the river. What did I tell you about the river?
Oh. Hide in the brush until you come for me.
All right, good job. Hide in the brush by the river. Say that over a few times.
Hide in the brush by the river. Down in the brush by the river.
If you get in trouble.
If I get in trouble.
Looking for Curly.
He was here a moment ago.
The new fellas that just come, ain't ya?
Yep.
Sometimes Curly's in here.
Well, he ain't now.
Well, if he ain't, then I guess I'd better look somewhere else.
I'll tell him he was looking for you.
Oh, nobody can't blame a person for looking.
That's what she's looking for.
Well, I'm just looking for somebody to talk to. Don't you never just want somebody to talk to?
Put that lead pair in the north stall.
Hi, Slim.
Hello.
I'm looking for Curly.
Well, you ain't trying very hard. You go in your house.
Well, I gotta be going.
Jeez, what a tramp. I can still smell that stink she's got on. God almighty. Don't have to see her to know she's around.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she's sure hiding it, too. Curly's got his work ahead of him.
Gosh, she's pretty.
Now look here, you bastard. Don't even look at that bitch. I've seen that kind before. Look, they's poisoned the guys. Don't even smell near her. You hear me?
I never smelled, George.
I know you didn't, but when she was there showing off her legs, you wasn't looking the other way neither.
I didn't mean no bad things, George. Honest.
Yeah, well, you keep away from her. Curly let himself in for it. You let him take the rap on this. Glove full of Vaseline. I bet he's eating raw eggs and writing the patent medicine houses. God almighty.
George, I don't like this place. This ain't no good place. I don't like this place.
I tell you, we gotta stay here a little while. We gotta make a stake. If we can get a few dollars and we can shove off to the American River and pan for gold. Guy can make a couple dollars a day there.
Let's go, George. Let's get out of here. It's mean here.
I tell you, we gotta make up a little stake. The little place we're trying to get, well, It's cheap, but they ain't giving it away.
Maybe we should wash up.
I don't see why. We ain't done nothing to get dirty.
Why is this outside? Can't hardly see nothing. You the new guys?
Yeah, just come.
Gonna buck barley?
That's what Curly said.
Hope you got on my team.
Curly said we'd be with Jerkline Skinner named Slim.
That's me.
You're a Jerkline Skinner.
I can stop around a bit.
Well, that kind of makes you Jesus Christ on this ranch, don't it?
Oh, nuts.
Hmm.
I hope I get you on my team. I have a pair of punks who don't know a barley bag from a blue ball.
Yeah. Well, I done a lot of bucking barley. I ain't nothing to scream about, but you know this guy right here can put away more grain than most pairs can. He's a pretty strong guy. Not very smart. Hell of a nice fella too. I known him a long time.
You guys travel around together?
Sure, we kind of look after each other. He ain't bright. I've known him a long time though.
Hardly any guys travel around together. Seems like the whole goddamn world's scared of each other.
Well, it's a lot nicer to go around with the guy you know. I mean, you get used to it, and they ain't fun alone no more.
Well, there's the bell. Come on, there won't be nothing left in a couple of minutes. Had fish slaying litter of pups last night. She's gonna need as much as she can get.
George!
Oh, yeah, I heard him, Lenny. I heard him.
A brown and white one.
Yeah, brown and white one. Look, I'll ask him. I don't know if he has one.
You ask him right away, George.
I will, Lenny. Don't worry about it. Now let's go get some supper, all right?
Have you guys seen a girl around here?
She was here just a moment ago.
What the hell was she doing?
I know. She said she was looking for you.
Which way did she go?
I didn't watch her go, did I? You know, Lenny, I'm scared I'm going to tangle with that bastard myself. I hate him. Come on, let's go. Well, there's still something left to eat.
Will you ask him about a brown and white one?
Wasn't nothing. I had grandma's fun pups anyways. No need to thank me about that.
One much to you, maybe, but meant a hell of a lot to him. Jesus Christ, I don't know how we're going to get him to stay in here tonight. We'll want to stay right out there in the barn. We'll have trouble keeping him from going right in that littering box with them pups.
We were sure right about it. Never seen such a work. Nearly killed his partner bucking barley. Not that smart. Nearly killed his partner bucking barley. Never seen it. Oh, such a strong guy.
You just tell Lenny what to do and he'll do it as long as it don't take no figuring.
Well, yeah, you two string along together.
What's so funny about it?
Oh, I don't know. You know how the hands are. Come in, get the bump, work a month, go on without anyone. It's kind of funny how a cuckoo like him and a smart guy like you string along together.
I ain't so bright neither. I wouldn't be bucking barley for my 15 pound. If I was bright, if I was even a little bit smart, I'd be taking my own crops on my own land instead of doing all the work and not seeing what comes out.
A man would like to do that. I would like to cut a string of mules of my own mules.
Yeah, it ain't so strange me and him traveling around together. We was both born in Auburn. I knowed his aunt. She took him in when he was a baby. When she died, Lenny come out working with me. Got kind of used to each other after a while. At first I used to play such jokes on him because he was too dumb to take care of himself. But, you know, he was too dumb to know he'd had a joke played on him in the first place. I'll tell you what made me quit playing jokes on him. One day, a bunch of guys was standing alongside the Sacramento River. I was feeling pretty smart. I turns to him and I says, "Jump in."
What happens?
He jumps. Couldn't swim a stroke. Damn near drowned. And he was so nice to me for pulling him in. Clean forgot I told him to jump in. Well, I ain't done nothing like that no more. It makes me kind of sick just telling it.
He's a nice fella. Don't even be smart to be a nice fella. Take a real nice fella. seems the other kind of way around. Take a real smart fella, can't hardly ever is a nice fella.
Yeah. Well, of course he's a nuisance most of the time, but yeah, you get used to a guy, and they ain't fun alone no more. You get used to a guy, and then you can't stop being used to him. I tell you. I'm sure dripping at the mouth. I ain't never told no one all this before.
Do you want to get rid of him?
Well, he gets in trouble all the time. Because he's so goddamn dumb. Like whacking in weed. You wouldn't tell no one.
What do you do with me?
You wouldn't tell them. No, of course you wouldn't. Well, you seen this girl in a red dress. Dumb bastard like he is wants to touch everything he sees. Just wants to feel it, you know? So he reaches out to pet this girl's dress. Pretty soon she let out a squeal. And that scared Lenny half to death. So he holds on, because that's the only thing he can think to do. So he holds on. She's screaming her head off. I hear her yelling, so I come running. By that time, Lenny's scared completely. So, you know, I had to sock him over the head with a fence stick just to make him let go. That night, we run out there, and, well, she went and told the law she'd been raped. And all the guys come to lynch us, so we had to hide in an irrigation ditch. Got only our heads sticking out of the water. You know, up right under the reeds. That night we get out of there. Didn't hurt that girl none, just scared her.
He's a funny guy.
Funny, why? Let me tell you what this one thing he did. One time we was going along the side of the river, and I was asking him, "Hey Lenny, you like your pup?"
Yeah, it's brown and white, just like I wanted.
Lenny,
George?